the button. You hit the button. You hit the button. You hit the button. You got what I need. Hit the button. Yep.
Yo, what it do, what it is? It's your boy, J-Moral, boy. Hope everybody's feeling good. I know, this don't look cute. I'm out here smoking cigarettes, but I'm on the verge of quitting. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm really trying to quit smoking cigarettes. But like always, what's good, what's good? Good morning to everybody. I want to say that first and foremost. That's right, top of the morning. And yeah, today we were supposed to interview a bachata artist from DR, but he's actually a no-show. So today, show still gonna go on. My guy Brass is about to interview me. You feel me? So today's show, welcome again, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate the love, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So today's show is I'm super excited, man. It was supposed to be a bachata artist, but I guess we're gonna interview me. So welcome to the Tales of Two Hoods. Today's show is brought to you by Urban Prophet Society, sponsored by Neo Roman Clothing Line and J Moral Appear. You heard? And I just want to apologize to everybody. We haven't been rocking these last couple weeks. Our guest flopped on us, and it was hard to scramble for new guests. And this week, obviously, the same thing happened. But me and Brash, we spoke, and we're not. If guests cancel on us, we're not canceling on y'all no more. We will be here every Sunday, regardless of the outcome. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Brash to pop up. He should be here any minute now. Don't know where Brash is at. But yeah, so with everything going on, guests canceling on us having to, you know, pick up and figure stuff out. I had a great interview plan. Like I never interviewed a bachata artist, so it's gonna be good. I was gonna do the who's, the game Whose Line Is It? I was about to rap. I'm gonna sing a bachata song for y'all today, but we're not mad at the artist either because we know he probably put too much on his plate, and we don't know if he performed last night or if he was on his way to go perform. Because we know he is, if I'm not mistaken, he's in Santo Domingo right now. But yeah, man. Let me text this cat. It's a good thing about having a laptop. Where this cat is at. But yeah. So today's show is gonna be different. You're gonna be interviewing me. Let's see where Brass is at. Oh, wonderful. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff lined up today. It's gonna be dope. So I don't know if y'all know, I've been making beats. Sent the request. You gotta send the request, Brass. It's at the bottom of the live. You're gonna see a little camera. I just told you, Brass, you gotta send the request. I can't request you to go on my live. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna send the invite. Sent the invite. You got it? I just sent the invite. Hopefully you got it. Let me see. I'm gonna send you another invite just in case you didn't get that one. I send you another invite, Brass. The Tales of Two Hoods, y'all. We got a lot in store for y'all. Y'all don't even know. Yo, what's up, Brass? You transferring? You changing Instagrams? I send you another invite. There we go. We in the building, everybody. Thank y'all for your patience. We appreciate you.
Where am I?
Good,
What's
Brass.
going on? Having so much technical difficulties right here. What's good? So, I learned something. You can't do IG live on your laptop. There was no way I could send my invite to you.
You can't
It
do it.
was not an option. So I had to run upstairs and get the phone. I'm gonna go get the
You hear that,
fizzy. What's
people?
good, world? Thank you for tuning in.
We out here hustling. You heard? He said he ran
And
for this.
so yeah, I ran, boy. I'm a little gusted. Enzo will not be with us. I assume J-Moral will let everyone.
Part of the show. It's part of this business that we have. And again, I apologize for the brash service. But yeah, so it's gonna be great. So what's going on,
The
Brash?
Wi-Fi off on my phone. You're fucking back. This weekend was Liddy. Shout out to Little Big Boo. I mean her her media name's Little Boo, but she goes by her stage name is Big Boo. Great fucking performance on Friday. Shout out to Hazards Buds for fucking turning up last night. Fucking Lady last night in Jamaica, Queens. Queens is the place to be. I'm finding that out the hard way. Something I do not want to be honest about. Brooklyn's always the shit.
Shout out, shout out to producer Plug and shout out to Cass too. My two guys.
Yeah, yo, shout out to those two cats because I've been on a binge editing videos and those motherfuckers gave us such a long amount of their time. Thank you. That's
Word.
just wild. Like two
People were
hours.
dropping jewels.
Yo, those are two episodes that are you're easily able to watch with a notepad. You know what I mean? Just sit there and be like, yo, what? I mean, Cass is still waiting on money from fucking TV deals and shit. Spotify.
Spotify, fucking BMI owe him $20 million. You heard? I want
Yeah, you
everybody
know
to
what blows my mind? I feel like I forget it. Fucking producer Plug's older brother is Professor XL.
a word.
Yeah, that's his older brother.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So
Yo, back to producer Plug real quick. Um, Shout out to him. He got his Wu-Tang Wu-Tang judging his
yeah, he
beat
got Ghostface
contest.
Killer judging his beat panel, his beat
Oh,
battle.
all right, that's what it is. Yeah. Shout out to his contest coming up. He got special guest Ghostface Killer judging that shit. Let's get it.
And
Let's get-
yo, I want to talk about something for the artists out there and producers out there, so y'all could get a heads up. This industry is not to help you. All right. What I mean by that is you really have to get a lawyer. You have to fight for your cause. We discussed earlier how Spotify and BMI owe Cass $20 million. All All right, it's not like they owe him $1,000. They owe him $20 million.
Mizzy.
All right, and that's for a song he did with Joey Badass featuring J. Cole. The song is called Legendary. I'm pretty sure y'all heard it,
Everyone heard it.
or a friend of y'all's heard it. My point of this situation is
Everyone heard of
the
it.
artists are getting paid for their shit. They're getting paid right now, and those artists are getting paid because they're in the industry. They signed to a label, so the label's handling that, making sure they get their money.
Got
Cash
y'all
is
people.
independent contractor. He works for himself. As of now, that's what I know. He works for himself. So he's fighting every day with BMI and Spotify for that 20 million. And I stand behind Cash. Like, we need a change in this music community. I feel like we need like a union.
No, yeah, and honestly, like a union in everything because people are complaining like, oh, there's no more 8-hour work week, and it's like what you said. It's just there's no one standing up for the little guy. There's more little guys than like there's more small time rappers than there are J. Cole's in the world, right?
Yeah.
So it's fucked up to say that, but we need to stand up for the little guy than fucking J. Cole because J. Cole has the financial backing to get the lawyers he needs and stuff like that. The little guys don't. But yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, they got the freelancers union, but that shit, I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly what you said, freelance. You pay them and they fight for you.
Yeah.
But
help you get medical, shit like that, Take care of your kitties.
I know you got some interview questions for me, so.
Well, I don't have to fucking interview you no more. At this point,
not like that.
I feel like everyone knows and loves you. I need more interviewing than you. I'm an enigma. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into deep-seated conversations about probably music, because this is where I feel like the show's really like a tale of two fucking rap albums, not hoods.
But yo, Cash.
That's
Brass,
right. Put respect on my name.
Brass, let them know what we've been working on behind the scenes. Excuse me, you, all that.
Well, I mean, under the Tale of Two Hoods umbrella, trying to throw parties, like, not like, I mean, fuck, it might be paid at the door, let's be honest. Money makes the world go round, and if you pay at the door, it keeps away those people that none of us really want to associate with at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like a check and balance system. But we want to try to get a holiday party going somewhere. Probably be in Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, at a bar. Get that jumping off. Just a fun shit. Make it all re-inclusive. Fucking, what else? That,
Our episodes are about to be up on all the platforms.
yeah, all that.
We've been
starting. So starting Monday, you're gonna start being able to find all of J-Moral's episodes up on every streaming platform. On every platform. Actually, you're gonna be able to find every episode on every platform. I'm sorry, guys.
Good morning.
I'm working over here. You're gonna be able to find every episode on every streaming platform. Spotify, Apple, Google, and there's a fourth one I found out that's popular. So Spotify, Apple, Google, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You're going to be able to find every episode available on all those platforms, free of charge. I'm trying to see. I know on Apple, Spotify, and Google, you could download the audio. I think YouTube and shit does not want to let me download the video. But yeah, check it out. and y'all want to keep more episodes going because part of the editing, because the editing sucks, because I'm just listening to people talk, to be honest. So there's no real editing work. I want to make different intros. So if you guys, as the fans, want to send in B-roll or some shit, or fucking cuts of you, I'm down to put that in the intro because my intro's trash.
Yeah. Also, I just finished the intro to the Tales of Two Hoods. I'm about to send to some brass after this episode. And we're gonna work on getting visual episodes on YouTube from these lives on Instagram.
Yeah, starting Monday. Monday afternoon. I gotta double check the dates. I think Monday afternoon you'll be able to get all the audios. All the audio will be released of J Moral's first episode as host. Then I think Tuesday is YouTube, and Wednesday might be Facebook and IG, and then it'll be rolling like that for the next infinity. I don't know.
Nah, but we're gonna be doing interviews on Instagram for a few.
Well, we're gonna keep it like this, but you'll just be able to recover the old episodes more often.
We will.
So if you're driving, you can listen to them while you're in the car.
We will be going back in the studio though, so if any of our old fans, our original fans, our loyal fans who've been watching the Tales of Two Hoods since we started, I know y'all
Since
seen
January
us in the studio. And we will be getting back in the studio. And when we go back to the studio, there's a lot of big changes going to happen. We're not even going to talk about that. We're just going to do it. But I'm super excited for that. Also,
Well, I'm being selfish with the studio.
I want to thank Brass. You feel me? Brass been behind the scenes working with me, working on my music videos. We out and we got what, like 4 music videos done already for my album. So we got 6 more to go, including my single from my new single I just dropped. So technically we got 7 more songs to go. I mean videos to go, but we're getting it done. We're getting it done. Faded. We just finished the music shooting Faded. Where we just finished shooting that yesterday, right? No, the day before yesterday we finished shooting that.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, I can't wait to people as a guest. That's weird. Or can I? I don't know.
So yeah. So let's talk about the topic. Let's find something to talk about, bro.
I was gonna just lead into that. So today's episode works out perfect because we're gonna also start leading into episodes where we're not gonna have guests. So more or less, you can hear this guy talk above my head more often. That's basically the truth. So today he wanted a topic. I got a topic. We're gonna classify hip hop because I grew up in New York City, Brooklyn. I originally always enjoyed reggae because I grew up in the most Caribbean neighborhood. But then, of course, I found hip hop, Biggie and all that, and I loved it. And as it grown on and new artists and 50 Cent, it was either like gangster rap, hip hop, or gangster rap. Even then, and then they're like, oh, now there's mumble rap, and it's like, but they kept kind of rolling mumble rap and all these raps into the same
category.
Bucket, yeah. They just like but if you look at different genres like rock, metal, and all that, well, even there, rock has different classic rock, metal, heavy, so
yeah, I know.
So this is what I'm thinking, and then to start it off, so you guys get a solid understanding of what I'm talking about and where I'm trying to lead this conversation. I'm going to bring it back not too far into the past, but into the beginning. We should start in the past, but I'm going to start a couple of years off. There was one OG class that was created, got locked off, sealed, and kind of stayed in its era. which I'm fine with, and that's G-Funk. Everyone knows G-Funk has a certain style, has a certain rhythm style, and it has a certain lyrical speaking.
Yeah.
So basically, this is where I want to go with the conversation.
Yo, we could go there with the conversation. I wanted you to just break down what kind of style or give examples of artists who make G-Funk music or songs for those who don't know what G-Funk is.
So a good, legendary, above all else, artist of G-Funk is most definitely Dr. Dre. Another one, legendary G-Funk artist, is Nate Dogg, the late great. And basically, G-Funk itself, I would say, is defined by a solid sampling of a Motown track with heavy, long, almost melancholy, like bass beats in it. You know, like boom, boom.
Not as
With
hard as today's boom is. Yeah, I get it. Mellow, nice and mellow.
Yeah, if you go listen to it, you know, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. You know, it just slowed up, you know, like a 2 count instead of a 4 count.
Yeah.
With basically, I would say longer than what would be classed as a standard chorus. A chorus is what, like maybe 5 to 10 seconds. In G-Funk, it's like 10 to 15 seconds, you know. Rolling down the street, smoking endo, sipping on, and now that took over in the modern day where the bars are 2 seconds and the chorus is like 3 minutes. So that's just the evolution of that. But, and then, like what I say, you got East Coast gangster rap, right? Which can be, I feel, subcategorized into a couple of genres in its own, but that mainly entails of, you know, lyrics that tell of a gangster lifestyle, selling drugs and all that. Um, fucking heavy sampling of like probably more jazz and blues songs than Motown, and 80s pop songs mixed with like, I want to say, a faster pace than East Coast. Like it is a faster paced rap, you know?
Yeah.
And I would say those are like the two top OG styles, G-Funk and classic East Coast gangster rap, you know? And not just Biggie, but LL Cool. Like early LL got some gangster shit, you know? Like Mama Said Nah came out. That, I mean, he ain't talking about drugs, but by definition, it is some gangster shit he's talking about, right?
Not yet.
You know, Big L, Big L, probably a progenitor of gangster rap, to be honest. You know,
Big L.
Yeah. And then, you know, back to the G Funk. You know, you got Snoop, Dre, Nate, the late Nate, great progenitors, um, Tupac, fucking Easy E. You know, like
Warren G.
Concrete, huh?
Warren G.
Warren G. Easy, no, not Easy E. Fuck, I keep
Nah, that's perfect. You
E40.
say Easy E because that brings in a whole nother genre of rap. Like G Funk, like you said, it was like nice and mellow. It was talking about gangster shit, but it wasn't as raw as NWA.
Yeah, it wasn't. G Funk wasn't about like.
Nah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like this is like it's perfect that you said that because that still goes into the era right there, right when like that NWA comes right after that, and just changed the game with gangster rap. Like, you know what I mean? And it was cool because one of the innovators for that, it was the same innovator for the G Funk, which is Dr. Dre. You feel me?
Yeah.
And yo, it was crazy. And then we get into the 2000s, where it's like gangster R&B, and
And
then
yo,
people like Eminem, who was
I'm glad you said that because I was at the party last night. Shout out to fucking Hazards for their party they threw. And they were playing what's the cat from Canarsie out here? Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke.
And I'm like, yo, this is like gangbanger love music. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
saying to myself. But you hit it on the nose. That style evolved from what you just said, early 2000s, gangsta R&B.
you feel what I'm saying? And then you feel me? That if you think about it, how you think Fabulous stayed around for so long? Like Fab
Yeah.
got bars. I'm not knocking Fab, but if you really pay attention to Fab's career, he always had songs for the ladies.
What's that chick he was with? Super Mo? Little Mo? Or
Little
some shit?
Little Mo,
Yeah, that Superman song.
Superwoman,
Can you
Superwoman.
save me? Yeah, nah, you on it right there.
Feel me?
Gangsta fucking love rap.
Traded All. He did the Traded All remix. What else? He just got
And he
hot
also
with
has
the,
that line.
he's smart. He did shit with Neo. You know what I mean? So, but he would have not got there if he didn't learn how to be, I say, versatile. Like, he got a G Funk song that Can't Deny It. If I'm not mistaken, that song with Nick Dogg is G Funk.
Yep,
Then
I can't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. Who you want to fuck with me? Do 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 do.
and then he still got like original original East Coast vibe songs. And then, like I say, he got the songs for the girls,
And I mean, like Fab's mixtape. That should be fucking wild.
bro. Brooklyn. That's one where every
Brooklyn.
time I just hear Fab, I just Brooklyn. Like word.
But
Then you got people like Noriega and Capone. You feel me? Peter Guns.
and they might Noriega himself, like, and that's the thing. Going back to what you were saying with Fabulous, is we can't put these artists themselves into these classes because they could hit different classes. Their songs are what fall in these classes. So Fabulous himself, yo, he G Funk song, gangster love song, you know.
Yeah.
But like Noriega, he was coming out with gangster stuff and then party, straight club songs.
Word.
You know, what's that one?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That song Nothing.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Some shit like Homegirl, I came to party.
Yeah, homeboy, I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. She's a haggler. No, I'm not tagging her, but if you come around something,
yeah, I know.
what you gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah.
That's like a club banger and shit. And a lot of
it's like his version of that song with P Diddy and Mace. Why you over there looking at me? Standing there, you feel me? It's like niggas is in a club right now. We vibing. Why you looking at me? But this
like you got all these women out here. You choose me to look at.
You feel me? Nori took that and flipped it, which I don't know which one came out first, but that's what I love about hip hop is like you could always take something and flip it. So there's no.
Not said it. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. But yo, again, going back to the beginning, that's where hip hop originated from. Hip hop originated in New York, and they were taking other people's musics and playing them at shows.
At the Get
And
That.
somebody was saying stuff over it, and eventually he was starting to rhyme it, sing along, and then there you go. Hip hop came about.
Good morning, have a blessed Sunday.
You too.
But
Good morning.
They were finding abandoned buildings, set up the electricity. Yep. You know what I mean? Set the floor up, clean the floor, so everybody can start breakdancing while the MCs is checking the mic and the DJs DJing, man.
Yeah, and I mean now that's like dead because everybody wants to be the star of the show. You know, the MC wants to be the star when the rapper's rapping. The rapper wants to be the star when he ain't even rapping. But
Yo,
you know, it's all about the culture.
yo, I made up this own genre of hip hop. I call it hip pop. Not like hip hop, like hip pop,
Yeah,
like like Drake
hip,
to me falls in that category. Hip pop, like it's not hip hop. It's like you transform hip hop into pop, and that's why I call it hip hop.
it's pop with hip hop roots.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that right there, I think needs to be a genre within itself because
Yeah.
I'm not a hater. I'm not disclaiming anybody, and I want everybody to know that. I'm just saying that like I give you an example. Like to me, that new album he came out with, I'm not knocking him. I just don't think it's a hip hop album.
Cool.
Drake,
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
the never.
But like one song that came to my head
It's not a
when you say that,
it's not a hip
I
hop
like.
album though. I swear to you, bro. Like if you was to just like, you don't even have to listen to all the songs. Just like take your time and get 30 seconds to each song, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You're gonna like, I see what who's talking about. Like I said, I'm not knocking him. It was just like more of the songs in there with like house music and freestyle and
I mean, he always made songs for the ladies.
no, I know, but the whole album is like it's kind of like that. The only song that's not like that is the pigeon toe thing. I think.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that like comes up on my what you call it. But I usually
The only
skip it.
thing that's not like that, but like again, that's what works for him, and that's why I said like at the end of the day, I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying that I think that needs to be a like a genre, like legit,
No,
and on
it's
sports shows.
it's probably like one hit wonder songs too. Like a song that came to my head was that like Hi Hater, Bye Hater, Hi Hater, Bye Hater. Remember that song that came out in the early 2000s?
Yeah, but I mean that's really not a one hit wonder because Mano's still around.
No, how many bangers he made after that?
I mean, I'm not gonna say bangers. Yeah,
That's it.
all of the above with T Pain, that's a banger.
Yeah, but that's not his song.
That is actually his song. All of the above is his song. That's T Pain is featuring on that song. T Pain is only singing the chorus.
Well, that sucks for him because it's more known as a T Pain song. But yeah, what I mean is like just because you're around, but like a one hit wonder, like only one song like took off and that shit was fire. Where like Jay-Z, every time he drops an album, one song takes off. Nas, one song take. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But again, that goes down to like that.
Doesn't mean you're a scrub.
That's what he chose because we all know.
Does yeah, but
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people who make one hit wonders automatically are hip hop. You know, like that one, not the artist, the song. That one hit wonder song is a hip hop song. Boom. You know, because there's not a lot of cursing in those songs.
yeah.
Those songs are straight to radio play, perfect for the radio songs. You know.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact.
So we got a question. Did you guys like KD3? Is that
Oh,
what's his faces?
that's what the
Cole?
Cole song. That's the J Cole song. The KD3.
Is that his last album he made with "Get Off My Dick" on it, or I don't know. To be honest, I don't really listen to J Cole. I don't like
Nah,
him.
the J Cole. That's why I don't think it's an album. I think it's a song, bro. And it was,
Yeah.
and I think matter of fact, it's a mixtape. I'm going.
Mm.
I heard it before. It's good. J Cole is a beast.
Yeah, I just don't like the shit he talks about. I get tired of it.
J Cole is a beast. Or the new Nas King Disease 3. Oh yeah, nah, it's fire, bro.
I didn't like that.
It's
He's
fire because it's Nas. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard it yet, and that's only because I just been focused on myself and
because it ain't good. That's why.
not that. I swear to you, but yo, bro, I'm a Nas fan to the T. Like I already know that it's fire. I heard King Disease 2, and I could spit Nas verses right now off the top of my head. Like I know it's fire. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I already know going to go when I decide to listen to King Disease 3, not to go in there with ears of 97 or
See,
2000 ears. You feel me? Like, because at the end of the day, people grow. Like, we already know Nas is going to go lyrical, but he's going to talk about some grown man shit.
yeah, he always talks about grown man
The
shit.
title,
He always talks about revolutions
no,
and
that's what
stuff.
I'm saying. And the title itself, it speaks for itself. King Disease
Yeah,
3, you know what I mean? So he's going
but
to talk about some shit. And I'm
Jay
telling you,
Z,
bro.
Jay Z said this shit like early 2000. I think it's true. He's like
Corey Lart. I don't want to pronounce the name wrong. My bad. But
Corey L. Art.
Corey L. Art. My bad. Name name your favorite Nas song.
I didn't even see that. I just see mine has to be going way back off his original album.
I got. That's how true it is, bro. Thank God Jesus is good, bro. My shit was closed. I was. Oh, thank you, Lord.
Uh, I think it's like maybe sitting in memory lane.
Yeah, I would say I got two of them, bro, because they're just so detailed, bro. I'll say I gave you Power and Rewind.
Power is fire too.
That Rewind song when he raps backwards about the whole day that he had.
Yeah.
That's just fire. You're not getting that. You're not getting that from no artist right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not.
You know, and I'm not even knocking myself. I be here challenging myself, and I'm gonna continue challenging myself. Artists like Nas make me challenge myself. Artists
Not.
them make me challenge myself. You know what I mean? And make me want to dig into the roots. Just like know
I
thyself.
I think you have like people always say don't compare yourself to other people, but I think like in a sense you do because it gives you somewhere to go, you know? Like you just can't get sad if you can't make it there as quick and shit because it's life. You can't dictate the problems you're going to come across and shit, you know?
Nah, it's true.
You know, you may like, "Oh, I can't make these songs because the recorder and the interphaser cost $7,000." You know, well, back in the '90s they cost fucking $300. So it's like things are a little different, but it's like you know, you saying you compare yourself to Nas, it's like almost holding yourself to a standard. Like I have to try and get the beats like this, I have to hit my lyrics like this, my flow like this. You don't have to imitate him, but
Not
at
yet.
least you got a point of reference, you know. And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't give themselves a point of reference and they get stuck. It's like, oh, where do I go? It's like you just can't hold yourself to them because you don't know their challenges. And the thing with talent, oh, he's naturally good at drawing, he's naturally good at singing. You go learn those abilities. It's all taught. So
Nah, it's
you got to
true.
keep at it. Poison's also a good one.
This how you know I'm a real Nas fan. If you really pay attention to my first album, Laugh Now Cry Later, I got songs like I'm not trying to be so I'm not trying to be like Tupac. I'm talking about my life and my experiences and the lessons that I learned in like songs like Never Know. But if you listen to that song, it's not like I'm rapping like Nas, but there's a Nas vibe. I'm really talking
Yeah.
like shit. You know what I mean? Or Minerva Mascara. You know what I mean? That's a mixed vibe right there. That's like a Nas, but more like a Pac vibe, if anything. But I'm not trying to be like Pac. I'm not getting on the song trying to rap like them. Nor that was my mindset when I was writing these songs. I just know that I I respect the great. No,
Yeah, no. And it's like, that's great because in reality, you can't rap like Pac. You don't have his voice. You don't have his physical physique. You don't have his lungs. You know, you don't have his stature. You don't have his height, his weight. But you can take his flow, his style, and mix it to yours and create something new. You know what I'm saying?
not yet most deaf. So what else, man? What else? What else we got?
Well,
We got
like, yo, we didn't even talk about Southern rap.
yeah,
We just, you know, Texas, Florida. This is how I said. This is how deep this conversation could go.
nah, yo, it's crazy because like in Southern rap, like you got artists like Rome Music, if I'm not mistaken. He's from Texas. He raps this cat, but he's also like rock and roll rap. and he mixes like heavy metal with rap and
I heard shit like that. Shit is fire, yo. And I mean, like, and we're only talking about America because we project, like, we created this style of music. This is our music. A lot of modern music is our music as Americans. But yo, French. Ooh, sorry guys. There's French rappers. I like Chinese rappers. What's becoming hot these days are the Englishmen.
the Portugal
So,
rap, Brazil.
yo, Portuguese and Brazilian rappers, yo, they're becoming hot too.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, and even they got different styles. There's this French style of rap where they rap over like classical music instruments.
Yo, I always wanted to do that, like to like a Beethoven, or not even a Beethoven, like a Beethoven that nobody heard of. You know,
That's kind of what it is. It's like that, but you know, hip hop roots into it. So it's like that piano style, but with the boom bap being played in boom bap, boom, 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 boom.
yo, you brought boom bap up, and I was gonna say I don't appreciate how they just classified original hip hop as boom bap instead of just calling it hip hop and classifying everything else like me and you are doing right now.
Well, what they're actually classifying boom bap
It's like
is it's laziness, but it's the rhythm. It's like a 3 count, boom, or a 2 count, boom, psh, boom, psh, 4 count,
yeah,
boom, boom, psh,
like,
psh, boom, boom. Psh,
that's the original. That would be like the original pattern.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That's the original pattern. Those are the original. Those are the. That's the
On the drums.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the way to go, bro. That's like if you don't know how to make beats, start right there. That's where you start.
Boom.
Standard.
Boom.
What I was looking for. That's standard.
Yeah.
That's what I. So and then Southern rap. What else we got? We got Florida. Crazy. Florida in general. What we got?
Well, we got like crunk Southern rap.
We got Trina. We got Ross. We got
We got Outkast.
We got
You got
Outkast. Oh my God, Outkast. Andre 3 Stacks. Very
2 Chainz.
wow.
J. Cole.
I'm still on Andre 3000.
Ludacris.
Yo, I wanted to say this to him, son. If you ever watch this video, bro, get out of your own head, bro, and please come out with more music, bro.
Who?
Andre 3 Stacks. You feel me? I was watching an interview with him, and he was basically the reason why he don't come out with music is like he feels like he's never going to come out with another "Hey Y'all" again, or like he's never gonna touch the peak of where he like, you know what I mean, like Miss Jackson and songs like that. Miss the Roses, that song Rose and shit.
Well, I know he was acting too for a while.
Yeah,
He was on Broadway.
That's basically why he haven't came out with no music. He just feels like he's never gonna do that again, and it's just like, yo, bro, you Andre 3 Stacks, you just did the Deuces remix. You better go listen to yourself from that Deuces remix. You feel me?
Yeah. That whole Dungeon family of
that's what I'm saying.
CeeLo Green, Sleepy Brown. 2 Chainz is part of the Dungeon family. You know that, right?
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz used to fuck with. I found this out years ago. I didn't even know this after he was famous. 2 Chainz. He used to go by Titty Boy, and Titty Boy used to fuck with. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He used to fuck with Disturbing the Peace, I-20, Ludacris, all those guys. So, but then again, you got that crunk Southern rap. You got that fucking
Yo, can't forget Ludacris.
What's that jazz style? They got like a jazz based hip hop a lot. That's what Outkast, Ludacris.
Yeah. Damn.
But all Southern hip hop is like fast.
Got what?
Almost aggressive.
The Yin Yang Twins.
Yo, the Yin Yang Twins are the progenitors of basically mumble rap. They created whisper rap. They came out with that song Whisper, and then after that, mad people started whispering on the shit. And then the whispering became mumbling.
Yeah, man. It was out like, bro, it just keeps changing and evolving, and sometimes you gotta change and evolve with it, but find a way to keep the roots all in it. It's like you gotta find the balance. I always feel, and that's my opinion. That's my preference.
Everybody.
What's funny is it's like a lot of like the hip hop experts, the Joe Buttons and shit. They're always like, nobody brings anything new to the game. But then when like Little Yachty comes with something totally new, totally different, everybody's like, yo, this shit is trash. So like you said, when it comes to hip hop, it's like, what do you guys really want from it? Like, I didn't enjoy Little Yachty's shit, but I was never gonna knock him. I understood where he was coming from. Young cat, 18, grew up listening to hip hop, wanted to do his own shit. I mean, that's what Nirvana did. That's what so many other cats did.
Nah, yeah,
And look, he started his own genre. Look how many other. And now look at 21 Savage. He came out like a mumble rapper, but now he's like he spits bars.
yeah. Yo, we talking about genres, we talking about rock and roll, we talking about everything. I feel like hip hop shouldn't even have a cap on age. We got.
Agreed. Rock don't got a cap on age.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They don't got no age. You see these cats kicking it, 80 years old on the stage, 60 years old on the stage with their band.
And I think that's where the genre shit comes from too. Like that helps with that. It's like, oh, they're not playing young music. This is already music for old people. So it's like it gives them a lane to drive down. You know what I'm saying? In rock. That's why I think we need to do it for hip hop. So real quick, there's this band called Red Fang. They're dope. They play like this alternative heavy metal style. And all the band came out when they were like 35. And it's like, why knock them because they weren't fucking 16-year-old boys? Like, personally, as a 37-year-old man, I don't want to listen to 16-year-old boys talk. They talk about bullshit in my book.
Definitely.
So that's why also the being young shit in hip hop, like coming out young, you got to be a baby. That's modern bullshit. That's definitely some Columbia record, Def Jam records nonsense. Because Jay-Z, the most famous rapper, the god of rappers, the one that everyone writes, he came out at 26. By modern rap standards, he came out as a dinosaur. He came out when he should have been retiring, right? So I agree with you. It's bullshit that age yo, an 18-year-old compared to a 26-year-old cannot be better. The 26-year-old just could put more work in. So
Nah, I feel you, bro. I feel like they just
it's not basketball.
it's just too much like programs.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's like it's definitely the record labels because what sells better is a fucking little waist fucking 18-year-old than a fucking, hairy 26-year-old. Like legit. Baby faced, fucking six pack, ripped, lean, fucking young dude versus fucking, like Moneybag Yo, fucking gut, dad bod, fucking choppy beard motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, it's marketing shit. I really think by that age shit comes into play.
Not yet.
You can hit the little kids more. The little kids rather listen to somebody in their age group. A 14-year-old acts like an 18-year-old's a fucking like seasoned vet, knows everything. So be like, oh, look, be like this guy, he's fucking on IG all the time and fucking, streaming.
Not yet. I feel like shit gonna change though. Hopefully one day you gotta think positive.
Well, like all the great people say, if you want to see change in anything, start with yourself, so.
I already know. Chill, Master Splinter.
Yeah, and it's like another thing too, the real shame is it's like a lot of these industries and stuff are so corrupted that yeah, you could work, you could get everything you need to join them and be like, I'm going to change it from the inside out. but now it becomes a numbers game. You're one person going against, hundreds in a company.
It's not.
Are they going to, yeah, are they, it's the numbers game is so real because you're not only going against hundreds of physical people, you're also going against decades of years, of this custom, this way, for 20 years, this company been doing it like this. And now you trying to go in there as an individual with, 15 minutes of fucking being part of this company, changing their mindset. What happens is you become part of them, so.
You're gonna lose.
Yeah, that's the shame of it. So in reality, it's like you got to start your own company,
You're gonna lose.
with these ideas and try to, as fast as you can, get to the level of those guys so you can outbid them in your way. Doing it, you can compete with them and outbid them in how you want to, play your game instead of playing their game.
Yeah.
But again, even some cats, it's like now your company is fighting these companies that have been working like this for so long. Some companies who come up with a good intention end up developing the schemes and plans of the other companies because they work. That's the fucking reality of it.
The reality of life. Like I said, it's
But
programs, bro. It's like everything's kind of set up the way it is. And once it's like people. If you really think about it, that's how connected everything is. It's like trying to change a person who's already stuck in their ways. It's already there. It's like
yo, dead ass. Yo, I'm glad you brought that up because it's like let's take you for example. Let's say you want to work out and all this shit, eat right, but all your friends after you clock out of work, all your coworkers are like, yo, let's go to the bar. And now you have a couple of beers and you're a little tipsy, you can't work out. You're like, because they don't work out. They don't, they're not motivating you to do that. So it's so crazy. Like you said, it's so relatable.
yeah,
You are the people you keep around you.
bro.
Potheads.
Sometimes the best thing to do is isolate yourself.
Meditate on that shit. Work on it. Because we were talking about this off camera. It's like, it's basically accountability. Like you got to hold yourself accountable before you expect anyone else. Because it's like what I say with women. If you see a woman who lets men disrespect her in public, like that's also a knock on you. But you can't force her to have other men not disrespect her because it's her life. You know what I'm saying? So she has to see that change. She has to hold herself accountable because if men disrespect her, who knows what the limits really are? If it's in public, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The same shit goes with like anything, fucking
Excuse me.
work. Going, if you hate your job and you don't want to go there, you got to hold yourself accountable and look for a new job, right? Fucking.
Nah, yeah, most definitely.
And again, I'll say this a million times. People feel like it's the most craziest shit. It's the hardest thing. Like, what do you mean? Like, write down the things you want to do today. And you could be crazy and be like, if I get these 10 things done today, I'm going to buy myself ice cream. If I don't get these 10 things done today, I'm not watching, I'll wait another week to see the Black Panther movie. And you'll start, that's how you train yourself, like, and then you might, because you fuck up 10 times in a row, you may not watch the Black Panther movie until fucking January. And by that time comes, you may be like, yo, I don't even like movies no more, like that shit cuts into my push-up time, or you throw that shit in and you're like, this is boring. I've been doing so much other shit,
Nah, yeah, you just on a different path. You're on a different.
You're training yourself because back in the days, the reward was going to sleep. The goal was to watch the movie. Let me get through this whole movie, You know how many people I know will spend 2-3 hours watching a terrible movie because they're like, oh, I started it. I mean, like, yo, I seen you quit hobbies and shit you love and you started that, and they'd be like, "Oh, Dennis, why you gotta ruin everything?"
He's like, why you
You
gotta
know what I'm saying? It's like, you know me, I'm an asshole, but if we saying in this, I don't like this movie. I'm like, yo, come on, we gotta watch. This shit is terrible. You're even saying it's terrible. Let's not watch this no more. But we started it.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I was like, yo, we started that company. What happened with that shit?
Done.
I fucking love it. And again, this is why I feel like we gotta, with the changing of the youth shit, all this, yeah, we're little, but it's a start, you know, having the fucking hip hop. Yo, maybe if you want to be a hip hop artist, you got to be younger. We got to sell you. You got to hit that kid. We got to get you in all the high schools, you know. You got to get you in all the junior highs. You know, you can't look like a dad. No junior high school kid wants to listen to their dad, you know. If you want to be a gangster rapper, like, yo, you may not have to have baggy fucking jeans and a fitted, but you have to have this beat style, this lyrical style, this rhythm pattern, you know, and you don't have, and that's, you could be an older guy, you know. I think a lot of older men tend to do better in gangster rap than hip hop or crunk or, you know, club music, for instance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, it's because the industry
Yeah.
wants to make money and it's marketing, you know. So we could change that.
Nah, most definitely. We most definitely could. And I just imported the intro to the Tales of Two Hoods right now to the computer.
You want to give them a sample of it?
Want to give them a sample of it? Sure. Why not? It's original.
Mm. That's way better than what we got. So on shows like this where we're talking about like, because we're not even going to talk about, we're going to come back to this shit, by the way, like making hip hop genres, breaking them down. um I also want to do the greatest rappers of all time and shit like that. I think that's always fun. um
What's your top five? Let everybody know your top five. So you just read it up.
I would say number one is Jay-Z for everything. He always gets solid beats. He gets solid. He has solid lyrics. He has solid flows. He also gets solid fucking features. Yo, sometimes his features are so good they're better than him on his own fucking song. That's how good his features are. Yeah.
That's what
Oh, you're saying one. Solid features and
I'm saying. You got
basically,
more with that. I know Jay Z's your favorite.
yeah.
I'm saying.
Number two is definitely Biggie because he did redefine the whole music genre and shit. Number two, number three, I might have to say RZA the Great because RZA too redefined the musical genre like people don't understand. Fucking I have to go outside the entire game, which for me is usually outside of East Coast rap because I do love everybody. Damn, I need top six. We're going West Coast with the Dre man because the doctor, yo, he makes everyone feel good. Let's be honest. Dr. Dre needs his love. Then we got to come back for number five to the Midwest. And I know this is going to be, everyone's going to hate it, but I always got to give my just desserts. The West. Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. West. He wasn't lyrically insane, but He did put good fucking rap songs together. He got great features.
My son Kanye is a beast.
His beats, he might have his own class, you know, like, oh, he's a number one, and then Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Like, it
Listen,
might be like,
I'm not saying what Kanye West is doing is right. I'm not saying I'm condoning his behavior, but
he's crazy, bro.
I'm
Drugs and the Kardashians.
to a Kanye West track. Fuck you talking about.
Yeah,
Always listen
you
to
know,
this track.
that's my top fizzy.
I don't even
Fuck you.
get locked up for whatever he do because you know why? No offense to him, that's his life.
That's it, yo.
That's his.
It is what it is. You know, he makes his own path. He's still making money. I can't be mad. Fucking, yep. That's my top five.
Yo, bro,
And then,
top five right here. I already said my top five. Go watch it on YouTube. Ha.
yeah, let's get it.
That's when they
You probably said that shit like 10 times too.
have a top five. I was like, yo, son, I got like a top six or some shit on this shit. You
Yeah.
know what it is? I feel the same way you feel, you know, even after even when I watched my interview and I was just like, damn, but how I missed this person and how I missed this person. And it was just like, see, the top five is too broad. It gotta be like, I don't know.
Yeah, yo, because I definitely throw Luda up there. Like Luda definitely in the top 10. Big Boy's in the top 10. Nas is in the top 10. Big L's in the top 10. Yo, X is in the top. I think I passed top 10 already.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard. You know what I mean?
Yo, especially if,
But
like I say, like I listen to it.
Eminem,
Like when I don't even compare Biggie to Tupac. They're not the same kind of music to me. Personally, I don't even like Tupac style that much. It's too poetic. You know?
if
I
Eminem
like
not on nobody's top five, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? That kid is
who too?
Eminem.
You know what it is?
He's a beast.
He's a beast. And like I said, yo, he killed Jay-Z on his own fucking song.
He's a beast.
But I think what it is, it's just what Eminem is just also funky. Like he likes to be funky with his shit. Weird, you know?
Nah, yeah.
And I think that it's just like takes him down a peg for everyone, you know? And then he's also hard to relate comparative to a lot of other rappers. You know, like you could easily relate to Nas, Jay-Z, fucking even Big Boy. Like Big Boy's from the projects, you know. So if you listen to some of his not love songs or funky songs and he's talking about ghetto shit, he's talking about project life, you know. That's motherfuckers in the projects in New York could relate to that. But then when you listen to Eminem, mad people who enjoy hip hop are like, he's killing it, but I don't know about this, you know, fucking Tom Green in the ass shit over here.
Yo, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. You heard, bro?
Yo, if you want, we could wrap it up because technically I got 5% left on my phone.
Alright. So yo,
And I mean, we've been at this shit for an hour, so I'm.
we Gucci then
Hey, yo. Oh, so before we wrap it up. And that's a good time. Our other show's been an hour. We're gonna keep this going. We're gonna have other shows with me and him, maybe guest
appearances.
other people who would, yeah. No real interview. We're just gonna have a discussion. And we're gonna keep it about music. We're gonna post questions and shit relating to these things. Like, yo, we're gonna you guys put up your top five. We want you as the fans to put up your top five. And I don't know how Instagram really works sometimes. I'll be honest, they be changing it. That shit's scary. But if we could save them, we'll read off your top fives in the next episode, and we'll start getting shit like that because I think it's fun. Dead ass, like,
Yo,
yeah, the interviews are great, but I like bullshitting with people.
yeah. Most definitely.
All right.
Can't wait though for next Sunday. Y'all already know the vibes. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all also watch our new episodes that will be up, like he said, as well as the old videos. Show some love. And yeah, God bless you. I want to thank y'all for taking the time for Bobbing with us today, Tales of Two Hoods, every Sunday at 10 a.m. And again, today's show brought to you by Urban Profit Society, sponsored by King Roby Clothing Line, J Moral Appear. Yeah, I already know the vibes. Stay protected, stay consistent, never give up, stay determined. Go through the storm, go through the hurricane, jump in the volcano. You will make it out of it. You heard? If you continue, it makes you stronger. You heard? Do what you feel is necessary to succeed. Yes, indeed. Alright, but don't do it out of greed.
Let's get it. Real quick, um, we're working on like a comedy talk show shit, roundtable discussion, which we'll just talk about local events. Probably you'll get involved too some point. It's called Nights of the Round Table. I completely forgot about that shit. I think I started posting some of that shit. But yeah, so that's just gonna be local, just comedy shit.
Heard.
But happy Sunday, enjoy it.
Hey, yo,
Follow me at brass_Dillinger.
I holla at y'all.
We got parties coming up.
Blessings, you heard? We're going to set all that up. Eventbrite. Holla. Yo.
Parties.
I'm out.
La discoteca.
I'm out. You heard?
Good night, gentlemen. Have a good one.
Later.
You gotta sign off.
I am off this.
Don't know what God is gonna do, but it rolled